Hello everyone, Railgun here again to show you another game of ZvT where I use the Ling binding drop play. Again, the chat is not that important. I'm going to speed it up a little bit. You see an standard extractor trick. I then go for my pool hatch gas opener that you see in a lot of games. The talk in chat is about the 3 roach opener, by the way, not this opener. Anyways, I go for the pool hatch gas opener. Slowly put in drones into my gas and keep them in the gas. Now, well, the action is not really there. I'm quickly going to explain why I think Overlord speed and drops in general are good on this map. The reason are these two ledges. I can put an Overlord here and he cannot kill it without a medivac, so I always have easy platforms to scout everything. Another reason is I can drop from here and from here with banelings in this space. I can drop from this spot, I can drop this and this space with links. So I have a lot of options to drop and harass him, and the distance from the third base to the natural is quite large, so it's also hard for the Terran to defend. What I did at home is I went for link speed, Overlord speed and a fast third hatchery. I droned up and around 3:40 I got my baning nest in the evolution chamber and I'm getting ready for the drop. You can see that his marines are chasing my overlords. I believe these overlords are heading to their death. Yes. Now he's going for a Hellbat marine medivac tank composition. And once again, this is a crucial moment. I see that he's walking across with some marines, a siege tank. My queens are kind of out of position. And I have a lot of drones at my third base and barely any at my natural. So this third base is of very little value to me at the moment. And this push will most likely not push up into my main base, but just try to kill my third base. So instead of pulling all my circlings home to try and defend the push, I move across the map with my circlings and drop the circlings with my overlords, or even morph banelings out of them and drop them that way. See what's happening now. In the production tab you see I'm just making a lot of circlings. I'm evacuating these drones to my natural and I'm just expecting to lose everything here. Now these links do not fit into an overlord. I could have loaded up that overlord as well, but didn't for whatever reason. Then once I had enough units ready to clear the push, I cleared the push. And I'm now, if you look at the economy, I'm ahead by 2 workers, and this push obviously cost him economy as well, so he did not get an early third command center. Now, some Hellions died on the way, the others went to my natural and died there. At his base I'm harassing him with link drops, and he built a Liberator to deal with the link drops. But this is not the end. I also moved this morphed this overlord so it can carry banelings, and I'm now getting ready to drop with it. I'm trying to lure the Liberator away with this overlord so this one can fly in and drop there. I'm taking some free damage from the siege tank. It has 17 kills, 20 kills, 22 kills. Losing quite a few units. Now my overlord comes in. Of course he sees it and he splits. So I need two banelings to kill SCVs, and he just split his SCVs, so I cannot kill them. Instead I just fly to his natural. By the way, at home I'm getting the armor upgrade and the lair. He's also splitting his SCVs here, but he's losing a lot of mining time. If you look at the income tab, his income, despite having mules, is half my income. Actually he doesn't have any mules out. Either way, his income is in a really bad situation. And over here we have my armor upgrade and my lair. And you'll see my follow-up. Now he has his Liberators ready to kill the Overlord. And I just drop the banelings, kill 4 SCVs and head out and away anyways. At home I have a lot of links left for defense. I droned up 2 bases fully and my 3rd base kind of. And I also took a 4th that I may or may not use, but at least I took it. Usually, once my lair finishes, I start the Roach one, then the Spire. I should get my melee upgrade, but I kind of missed out on it. Mistakes happen and all. Once again, I'm trying to counter him. I see that he has no SCVs at his third at all. So this is this looks good for me. If I see this and I know that I have my third base saturated, as again not fully, I feel pretty good. I know he has a lot of Liberators, so I'm starting to morph Spore Crawlers so that I don't get caught off guard by them. I'm actually not sure where his Liberators currently are. Let me see. Unit tab. Yeah, they're still at home for drop defense. Now I morphed more Overlords to get ready for drops, and this is going to be what I am looking at most. Of course, he's also pushing out and trying to kill me. I see this Medivac coming, so I know that an attack is imminent. I'm getting all the important upgrades, and instead of Mutalisks, I'm getting Corruptors. The reason why I get Corruptors is that I think they're better against Liberators, and they're also really tanky, so they deal really well with Terran units. Now, Hellbats of course Shredlings, so my Lynx can't do too much. He's attacking this hatchery and doing a lot of damage to it. My Overlords are flying a long path to get there and do damage to him. They should give us speed Overlords as well, so I can boost them, by the way. Please stay with him. Anyways, at home I'm still trying to defend and kill the Hellbats, and I'm slowly killing them. Took some time. I now have Corruptors ready that I can transfuse with my Queens, and this is where my Link drop arrives. So I'm dropping 3 Zerglings here and dropping the rest into his natural. He has to deal with these 3 Zerglings. I'm also dropping Zerglings there. Now he has to defend my units attacking him everywhere at once. While this is happening, my main army arrives at the front. Of course, the Lings are not really that dangerous, but they still try to do at least some damage and kill a tank or whatever they can. I loaded up some more Zerglings and I'm getting ready to drop them as well. Just drop him. The distance, once again to show you guys, the distance he has to walk to get these units over here is, it takes him a couple of seconds, and in a couple of seconds a lot of SCVs die against upgraded Zerglings. Now, at this point I'm really far ahead. I'm morphing a lot more Corruptors because I just want to kill his Liberators. I'm droning up my 4th base. I just took this 4th base and I'm going to retake this one later. I'm morphing Roaches because Roaches, once morphed into Ravagers, do really well against sieged Liberators and of course against siege tanks. And my Zerglings are always in position to try and harass him whenever they can. So here a tank ran out of position, and immediately my Zerglings were there to attack him. Now this is kind of what a drop does, but this time the Zerglings just ran in, and at home I'm continuing to upgrade. If you look at the supply, I'm obviously very far ahead. Excuse me. And I'm also getting the missile upgrade now. Here you can see the Spore Crawlers in action. They're already ready for defense. And in this game I got really far ahead early on with my army. And in the next game that I will show you in another YouTube video or replay, you'll see a game where I did not get far ahead but still managed to eke out a win, but mostly thanks to the Terran screwing up. Anyways, here's the final push, and that's game ending. So once again I went pool hatch gas into another hatchery. I took link speed, overlord speed, 345, baning nest in the evolution chamber. I dropped links here and banelings here and links and banelings everywhere. Defended his push. Lost my hatchery here to hellbats because I only had links and almost no banelings. And eventually managed to win by doing a lot of damage with additional circling drops. Hope you guys like the replay or my analysis. If you want to see more, feel free to subscribe and give me feedback. Thank you guys for watching.